All right, welcome to another episode of Reforming Manhood. My name's Mike Watt. I am the Lucha Preacher. I'm glad you're along. This week, we're asking the question, what makes a man? I answered it somewhat earlier this week. I'd like to look at it from a different angle today. Here's what I'm thinking. If you were a chef and you are cooking up a real Christian man, what ingredients are you going to put into that stew to make a real Christian man? I would start with two heaping spoonfuls of these two ingredients, and I'm talking big. I mean, go deep, get down to the wrist, and dump in a big old scoop of vision. I think a man needs a vision. Another thing a man needs, he needs a passion. So scoop in and let those things just simmer into helping you become a man. I think men need a vision. So when I say vision, guys, I'm a pretty simple man. I mean, like with eyesight, vision. Can you see where you're going and how you're going to get there? It's pretty important for a man, because if not, you're just roaming, living for the weekend, living for your next pleasure, living for the next thing that makes you feel good or smile, but then it goes away. But with a vision, you're living for something bigger than yourself. I always suggest men living for something kingdom-minded, something that's going to last 1,000 years from now. That's what I want my life to be about. Things that matter, kingdom things. And so, how do you get a vision if you don't have one for your life? Man, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times, us guys especially are ill-equipped to dream, to imagine, to think outside of provision and providing for family and responsibility. And so I want to encourage you to play in those waters of dreaming, of looking outside of yourself, and thinking of 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, what can I live for that will still matter? And if you're a real Christian man, if you want to be one anyways, there's kingdom things you can be living for and committing your life to. So those things matter. Another thing, that other ingredient I told you about, is a passion. This is another hard thing sometimes for men, because we don't want to be seen as just over passionate and just running after stuff aimlessly. And so that's not the kind of passion I'm talking about. I have a friend, I got to meet up with him this week. He's passionate, and the way he aims his passion is a lot of times he finds out more about that thing and everything he can learn about whatever he's passionate about, and then watches how those things pour out of an educated spout. And so it's a pretty cool deal, and that's what I suggest. And men, if you have a hard time finding a vision, find a passion, I almost always suggest find out something you hate. What do you hate? We're dudes. We can tap into hate. What is something you hate? So let's work on solving that problem. What do you hate? God put that in you, that sense of justice, and that is wrong and injustice. Fight it. So let me encourage you, go after that thing. Let's take it down. See what you can do, especially if it's ungodly and it goes against God's word. Man, fight that thing. See what you can do. But let's say you just can't drum those things up. I suggest you get around someone who can. Most of us have a friend who gets it, who we see is a little bit further down the road than us when it comes to having their crap together. I suggest, man, seek that guy out. Be bold, be brave. Hit him up, send him a message, text him, something along those lines. Most men, we don't like asking for help, but we sure don't mind helping. So find a vision, find a passion, or find someone who has those things and hit them up. Hey guys, I'll be real serious. If I can help, I'd love to. Shoot me a comment, shoot me a like, and I'll find somebody in your area who can help you out, or I'll find a way to help you myself, because no one wants a life of drudgery with this that is void of vision, that is void of passion. So if you're going to be a real man, I think a real Christian man has to have vision, has to have passion, something they're living for that's bigger than themselves. So I say, go get it. This has been Reforming Manhood. My name is Mike Watt. I'm the Lucha Preacher. We'll see you next time.